Okay. Should be live. Got everything all set up over there. Getting back on the enchanter. Put that up just in case. Just in case I get invited to a dungeon. How's everything sounding? Sound. Hey Slayheim, what's up? Just in case. Sounds good. Okay, so our sounds good. Slayheim, what's up? Good morning, bro. Have a great stream. Thank you. Hope you're having a good morning as well. I'm just enjoying a sip of coffee. Nothing like some good fresh coffee in the morning. I'm gonna go LFG today and see if I can get into a group. Try to make some progress on the character. I'm level 17, so I should be in the ballpark for Fallen Pass. We'll see. Depends on where it is. It might be in Ancient Crypts again. I don't know. I didn't check the looking for group list. Oh, Azari's online. Shout out to Azari, fellow guildmate and streamer. Check out his streams on Twitch. Pretty chill dude. What was I looking at? Oh, looking for group. Social, right? Group finder. Looking for group list. There we go. Now I'm on it. I'm just rolling out of bed. Gonna get some coffee and do a little yard work. I feel that. I'm gonna have to do that here soon. The onions are starting to sprout up. Pretty soon, you know, it'll be everything else. Night Harbor is a pretty interesting city, so 18 plus. Dang. Ben's group. Whatever that is. Pop over to the west gate. Excuse me. But he's just kind of chilling by the fire. Man, some people are far. Level 33. This is insane. That is wild to me. I can't even fathom. Can't even fathom getting that far. That's a long way, man. That was multiple playtests for me. You know? And of course, some of those playtests I didn't go as hard as I did in others, but I went really, really hard right at the beginning when I made my shaman, and then I kind of like trickled off, you know, I trickled off, trickled down, and I didn't go as hard after that, but yeah, that's insane. And I think they put other things in the game too, like I think there's actually like a bonus with experience when you're whenever your group is sitting by the fire now, and you're like sheltered from the elements. You got to be like sheltered, shaded, and rested. I think it is all three. There are a lot of little nuances to the game. I kind of like it. Oh, my pet's tied up with something. Enchanter pets are pretty good. They get you started early on. I won't get XP for that, but I can get some coins. Same for me. It was all my playtests. Yeah. Yeah, because you got right around level 23, didn't you? Or level 24? Because I completely fell off on the shaman. I took interest in elementalist and everything. Man, I got my elementalist to like level 16 within like the last week of the alpha testing. It was crazy. And now I feel like I'm going just as hard on this character as I did on that character. Not harder. I saw some of the Cinder Beetle armor. Cinder Beetle armor looks really, really good. Looks pretty cool. Good stats too. It's got a lot of strength. I was kind of sitting there wishing they had a lot more stamina being a shaman, so I could, you know, so I could consume a little bit more. Consume more life for mana. The ability consume. Yeah, just fresh into 24, but lost it and deloaded to 23. Oh yeah, that is right. Sometimes you're reborn with a new class. I love the elementalist as well. I'll definitely play one. Nice. I was just thinking the other day, man, what if that was like your main? I think that would be a very streamable class with your vibe and how chill you are. Like, that would be great. That's a very streamable class for sure. You could engage with your audience and everything, like send the pet in, nuke. But like still rogue is still viable as well with your style. All these rattlesnakes. I saw something where they nerfed the rattlesnake skin. Something about it. People were disappointed about it. It was like a big money maker. And it got nerfed. I'd like to find some more wood. Chop some more wood. Thanks, man. I'm indecisive. I don't know what I want to play. I want to play all. I feel you. Sometimes, you know, it's not easy to make that choice, like when you have all those 18 classes. John Alexander, what's up? How's it going? How is your Saturday going so far? And go through here. There's usually wood. Hope if there's not like a bunch of people. Yeah, he's chopping wood as well. Wood real quick. Might as well get wood while I wait. Pretty sure these Shira are too low level for me. They won't give experience, or not much experience at all. Classic EverQuest, what's up, Classic? How are you? How is your Saturday going? Hope you're well. Hope everybody's good. Playing a little bit of Monsters and Memories on the Enchanter again. Looking for group. Sipping on some coffee this morning. Cheers. Headed to Telekir. I guess I was looking for some wood. And I just literally put LFG on, went streaming, and started running out of Night Harbor. And here we are. Good so far. No beta access yet. I'm a Mac user, so I'm considering getting a PC for this. Any recommendations for specs? Well, as far as specs, you have people that are running older cards. Like I had like a 2070, for instance. I've heard of people running it on a 2060, which was like less of a card than what I had. It really just depends on how much money you're willing to spend as far as specs go. Now, like, I'll say you have like the 5090 cards and all that stuff out there. I think that's kind of overkill for the game. It doesn't demand that much graphic. It's not like graphically intense. So it's not like your Cyberpunk, your, Ark Survival Ascended or something like that. Like it's more like less in the graphic department. So I would say you should be pretty good with a pre-built PC as well. I've had good luck with iBuyPower PC, but I don't know. Some people swear by them and some people don't swear by them. So, yeah, it really just boils down to research, I guess, and how much you're willing to spend. Cheers. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Classic. Heck yeah. I want to go into Telekir and see what's popping off here. There's 6 players in there. They're all around my level. There's an enchanter already, so they have an enchanter. The entrance is usually not camped. There are mobs at the entrance. Ambushers, yep. Oh. I'm stunned. Okay, there we go. I'm stunned. Where's that shock? Okay, a pet might go down, but that's okay. I'll have the situation under control here in a sec. I want him to aggro. Okay, I was going to grab a decent pre-built. Just want to make sure those outdoor zones work well. Yeah, any decent pre-built should work well. Oh. Man, did he kill my pet? Here's a cool thing. I'm gonna have to run out. That's not a very cool thing, but let me see here. Psionic hemorrhage would have saved me there. I'm gonna have to get some contact solution here. My contacts are killing me already. I don't know why. Let's see. Where did I put? Oh yeah, psionic hemorrhage. I put the right words for a minute. Good morning, Yukator. King Nos the Bull. Had an iBuyPower. My latest is from Digital Storm, and I love Digital Storm. There you go. I've been out of the game for years. I don't know what's a decent pre-built anymore, but I bought an iBuyPower PC, and I've had good luck with it. I've just had to upgrade it a little at a time, here and there, but I bought it back in like 2020 or so. And yeah, it's been doing decent, but there you go, Digital Storm. I'll check them out. Heck yeah. Hopefully you can find what you want. Hopefully I can find what I want in Monsters and Memories, which is a group. Should be using my shock more often. Sorry about the bouncing camera. I don't know why. My monitor gets a little unstable. I think my desk is just a little too flimsy, but might be time to upgrade the desk here soon, fellas. Something that's a little more sturdy. Daggone. Let me check group list again. Fallen Pass. Too bad I'm not level 22, right? Looking for group list. I might just have to create something. We might just have to create something. Rockbone, Beastmaster, Ancient Crypts. We could do an AC group. There's a wizard in Night Harbor. Shaman and Sungreet, but he's too high for the level 12. Excuse me. Was watching Azari. He found Black Tide Bay in Elfland. Looked cool. Oh my god, I gotta check that out. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Shout out to Azari. That's cool, man. I'll have to check that out after I end the stream. I'm gonna do a little house cleaning on a Saturday. Maybe open the windows since it's supposed to be a nice day here, and then do a little spring cleaning a bit early. Go ahead and just tackle it. A little early for me, but we're right in the thick of it, as they say. We're right in the thick of it. But for me, yeah. Oh, there's some more wood. Man, jackpot. People are taking wood left and right. At least we'll have that. Someone will send a tell here soon, I know it. They have to. Come on. You want an enchanter that's looking for group. That's awesome. Today is, yeah. I definitely want to get out and touch grass at some point as well. I need to fire up the lawnmower and do some yard work myself, like I said earlier, Slay, like you were saying. Yeah, today's that day for me. Gonna chop some trees and trim some bushes, work on videos later. Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to your next video, dude. I'm looking forward to your next podcast. I'm looking forward to the next few guests that you have lined up. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. But looking forward to it, dude. It'd be funny if I considered this as a profession. Like, yeah, guys, I'm working on my profession. But nah, for real though. You get wood. You can do. I think there's like carpentry, right? Be a carpenter. Craft bows and such. Or there's their woodworking. Pretty sure. And make torches. All that good stuff early on. What up? Morning. Sorry. I'm talking about Black Tide Bay now with Azari. Azari messaged me at work, so this will help the day go by. Nice. Nice classic EverQuest. I'm glad to help your day go by. Yuki Tour. I did some mocking this morning. We'll be back later. Good luck all. Nice. Looking forward to seeing you later, Yuki Tour. There's another pile of wood. There's a lot of wood in there. This should be good. That should be sufficient for the next party. Azari says hello. So yeah, I got my tails and stuff covered up just for privacy, so in case somebody does message me. More rattlesnakes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something to do here soon. What about AC? What about AC? I'm gonna go check out the crypts. Go check out ancient crypts. See what's popping off. Yeah, Azari and I are talking about doing a session here soon, hopefully. I think Azari is... Let me see what level Azari is. Azari is level 12 now. I figured he might be level 13. I say he was level 12 at the beginning of the stream or earlier in the stream, but I figured maybe he was grinding hard. That's very, very cool. Azari's a cool dude. Found Black Tide Bay. That's awesome. Huge shout out to my boy Azari. Oh man, I gotta work on my posture, you know. Remember to sit up while I'm streaming. Oh, we could do this. We could do Undead Highway. Let's do Undead Highway. How about it? Okay, so what are we gonna need here? We have our slow, we have our shock, which is AoE, fascinate. I don't think I'll need fascinate for this because I pretty much have the shock, so the shock deals with everything as far as recharming, remezzing, or whatever. We're gonna need root. This deacon's getting awful close. I don't like how close that deacon's getting. Okay, so let me get to my root here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna need root. And there's a chance that I could eat it here. I don't know. I certainly hope not. I'm going to charm this one. Instead of charm, I'm going to use enthrall. We're going to go ahead and use the next level spell. I think it's worth it to make sure I'm using the highest level possible on these guys, and then magic break them and everything. So I won't need placate. Magic break. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need mez. I'm gonna try to use the. I'm gonna try to get away with using the cheapest mez that I can. Torment and psionic hemorrhage work off of each other. That's the laser beam ability that you'll see, hopefully, if we're successful here. Give myself tranquility. I'm gonna get all set up here. So I set up for the stream. Now it's setting up to solo. Get rid of lesser strength at the moment. Minor spell shield. Start with that. These guys do cast magic. I saw a mana bar, so let's go ahead and equip magic protection. We need an intellect buff. There it is. Give ourselves a little bit more mana here to work with. Something will turn up. It's the weekend. People are getting on. There's been a second wave of invites to beta. It's going to be popping all weekend. Heck yeah. Yeah, something will open up for sure. Right. Cast the minor intelligence. Get rid of that. Making sure that I have everything all set up. Incinerate mana would be useful. Whoa. Okay. Rune skin is pretty much like mandatory as an enchanter, so I'm gonna go with that. Let's get rid of. Let's ditch tranquility for now. Don't need fascinate. Incinerate mana. I think so. Right with the torment line. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Alright, I'm all set. I got my magic break. Oh man, they turn into cultists? Okay. Well, I guess we could just do the cultists then. Could do the cultist thing then. I'm going to start off with the mez. We're going to go into a magic break, lower his resistances, and then we're going to try to charm him. And always tell him to stay. We're going to put him on passive. Tell him to stay again, and then the guard's going to wake him up. That's cool. We'll go ahead and root that guard down. I should have magic broke him first, but we'll magic break. And now I'm going to get it. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. We're going to have to move the battle here. Tell my pet to follow me. Let's get over here. Let's get the heck over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Dang, Slay. Dude, I really appreciate that. Yeah. There we go. That's a dude, man. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now people can see me and what level I am. That would be very, very helpful, wouldn't it? Look at that torment. Yep, there it is. Right off the torment line. That's psionic hemorrhage for you. Give my cultist an axe. Watch this. Two-handed axe. Let's go. I'm getting buffs from the cultists. That'll help people searching, looking for group. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I put it on and then I forgot. I got lazy. Last night I was like, man, I'm getting really, really tired. My cultist is almost dead. My eyes couldn't tell the difference. I'm gonna slow down the other enemy so my pet can win and then kill them both. So I'll need to get rid of something here. We'll need to get rid of incinerate mana for invisibility. That will break the pet. That torment ability reminds me of WoW, that channel you used to do. Yeah, on the Warlock. That was awesome back in the day in the arenas. I still remember, dude, that Warrior Druid team where I went all night. Well, not all night, but you fell asleep. I went like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that with that druid. And we talked about that. And it was like, dude, that was, those were good times right there. Right before you died, he died at my feet. Like, I killed the warrior and the warrior killed you, but then I was fighting the druid and we were playing this game of cat and mouse, where I'd life tap my health down to almost nothing and he'd run after me to try to finish me. And then I would just pop a hellstone and we'd go right back to square one again. That was really fun. Alright, it's time to break the pit. Bring him down. Use Torment first and then Psionic Hemorrhage. 10 damage every time. Every second it's channeled, 10 damage. So I guess whenever they're affected by Torment, they're affected. And essentially all you do is you can just keep recasting it. Some journal, hide mask. Pretty good. Not bad. Miwa says, out of character, y'all crazy. I love the lighting and weather. Finally a game where dark and rain feel real and need to be interacted with instead of just daytime and nighttime. Yeah. Daytime and daytime with blue filter. Day and night as well. I agree. I love it too. It adds a different element of it to the game. Like it brings a different element where you have to be sheltered, your group has to pay attention, like, to your buffs, your condition, which is usually on the right hand side. You know, these are your buffs here, so you got to pay attention to what you have and buff timers for other people. That's a pretty cool move combo. Yeah, it is. And it increases the damage. Increases the damage of the channel. It also slows the enemy. Both are 50%. It's really nice. Deals 50 damage over the duration, so it's 5 times, and it's dealing 10 damage each second you channel it. So it's, I love it, man. It feels so right, you know. It feels right for an enchanter to come in and do a little damage every now and then, you know. Not just your pet, but just you too, because you got mana regen for days, and you know, I mean, being an EverQuest veteran, it's pretty big, and it feels good, you know. It makes the class feel good. It has a purpose. Like there's a certain thing you have to do to unlock the full ability of what you're casting, and I like that. All right, let's go searching for another one. It's like morning time. I know there are more cultists over here. I could go into AC real quick. Let's go into AC while it's clear for the moment, and then we'll pop back out. We'll just pop in and see what's going on. Beastmaster. I know he's on the LFG list. I mean, I could just do it. Group. Let's see what they say. See if they are trying to form or they're just chilling. Oh, I noticed something different. Right here. They're looking for group notes. Let me take this chat out now so you guys can see it. Rockbone's looking for group, and pretty much like he's got a note that says AC please, and you can actually see that now. That's a change that they made. Nice change. I love it. Because I don't think you could see that before. No such luck. Okay. We can run out and then look for cultists. We could always do the entrance. I could do the entrance to AC and try to solo that. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot. Let's go do the let's go do the AC entrance. If there's no one camping it. Oh, Rockbone. Well, could start a group. Send a tail. He's just within the range. He's just within the range. I might opt out for something higher. I might try to go over to Fallen Pass. See what's popping. Maybe try to charm out there. I don't know. That would be wild. I'm gonna try to do skeletons. Try to charm. Try to do FP. I got bind. Need to make sure I bind myself so in case I die, you know, I'm gonna lose experience. But in case I die, I don't have such a long run. I don't have to run my ass everywhere. People are leveling up in the guild and everything. That's good. Spiders are too low. Of course. Beetles, what about them? Yeah. FP time. Time to go to Fallen Pass again. Love the music for Fallen Pass though. You know, Robert's my boy. You know, Robert Ingstrand's my boy. Love the music. Tranquility. Get that back up. Still no invite. I wanted to play all weekend. Yeah, that stinks, man. Like, I hope you get in. Maybe this is just like the first wave of early invites, and maybe next week maybe like next week more official invites will go out. I don't know. I don't know that for certain, but or if this week was the week 2 invites, I don't know. But I hope you get in though. I'll be up there. Necro is a class I want to try out, though. I want to try it. I want to try to build a new necromancer and a new start to the character from what I tried in alpha. Yeah, hopefully. I'm rooting for you, man. Hope you get in. Hope you get that email and good things to happen. Hope that I'm a good omen for that. We'll see. Alright. Those beetles are going to be red. 17. Group. Yeah. Hail Mary, full grace. Heck yeah. Oh, there's a train. Wait, what? Okay, good. Some of these are even con. Means we'll be able to solo a bit if we don't get group. Yeah, let's take over this one. Magic break. I'm gonna take you over. I'm gonna take over your mind. You're mine now. Oh, that might be rough. Yellow con. Yellow pretty much means caution in EverQuest. You don't want to really fuck with that. I'm gonna need placate in this case. Don't have a group yet, so I don't need that. Gonna get placate. Placate. There's one. Let's attack it. Oh, snap. Let me run over here. We'll go to a safer spot. That seems dangerous. I'm not trying to be about the danger today. Well, I am charming, so there's that. Go ahead and slow it. That way my pet can semi-win. Alright, hemorrhage time. Hemorrhage time again, and then break the pet. Can't. I don't have invisibility versus undead. Oh no. Still rooted. Still rooted. Not gonna get away. It's okay. We can kill this one at least. Didn't handle that the best because I didn't have invisibility versus undead. And we're going to kill the undead. I need to have that. Let me get rune skin back up on myself. Damn. See, this is... I'd say Placate's probably going to be the interchangeable ability that I'm going to be able to pick and choose if I want it or not. For invisibility versus undead. Leave it there, so we'll do that. Pick it out. What you need is... Let's make sure we do that too. I just think invisibility versus undead is an important spell. And invisibility. I can have 2 cantrips right now. So when I have a spell as a cantrip, I memorize it. Make sure you memorize it. So if you die, that stays with you. Your spell book does not. Your spell book stays on your body. But if you die, you can still cast that spell. So if you die in a dungeon, let's say you die in an undead dungeon, then you need to get there somehow. You have a cantrip, now you can get there. Now you can invisibility versus undead yourself, and you can walk through the dungeon, get your corpse, retrieve your stuff. That way. But it's just if undead versus, you know, if undead invisibility drops, then you're screwed, of course. And it does. It will randomly drop. Sometimes it'll just go off for no reason. Since these guys have been kind of throwaway, I'm going to try to use Charm and see how it goes. Didn't take that good info. Thank you, King. How do you set the cantrip again? The message flashes too fast when I was playing. So like each one of your abilities that are individually numbered, just come here and click on it. So you just left click on it and you'll get a bar that flashes across the screen letting you know that you're memorizing it, and make sure it's highlighted in blue like it is here. So if it's highlighted in blue, then it's a cantrip. You've memorized it. So make sure that it's in blue. You have to click on the actual number. Okay. The one thing I forgot to do, I forgot to bind. Things are going decent enough right now where I'm gonna live on the edge where I'm close enough to the guards. Let's mesmerize him. It might say that this creature's will is too strong. Magic break. Yeah. It does. Okay, cool. Thanks. You're welcome, Classic EverQuest. Got a beefy pet now. Check the looking for group. $19 players looking for group. Perfect. We got another one. We'll go ahead and let my pet fight that one. I'll break him. Well, that's not good. Okay, I can deal with this situation just fine. I'll just recharm a new pet. It's alright. That didn't work out like I thought it would. I should have interrupted myself while I was in the middle of casting, but it's all good. We're running to the guards. It's the risk you take as an enchanter. Sometimes, you know, the guards beat them up. Ooh, that was a close one. Thinking about calling an audible on the stream and doing a new character if I don't get anything here soon. We've been looking for group for quite a while. Could try to hang out in Night Harbor for a bit. I'm not able to kill these as effectively. When I try again, just wait that long, go to Night Harbor, wait a little bit more, see if someone offers a group. If not, I might start a new character, try to do that. I want to go for at least do a 3-hour stream, you know? Like not like do a quick one like I did yesterday, but at least a 3-hour one. Maybe a bit longer. We'll see. If we get into something, it'll be a bit longer. If not, I'll just be okay with like a 3-hour stream and start working on other stuff. Got some games to play tonight with the boys. Got some games to play. Got a little Ark to play tonight. Gonna be Ark Survival Ascending tonight. Just playing a little bit with friends off stream. So, planning on doing that. And not falling asleep like an old man this time. Because I streamed last night until close to 10. I looked, didn't see anyone around in Discord. I looked at my phone. I didn't have anything at that moment. Then I laid down, tried to take a nap, and wake up around midnight, and then I ended up just falling asleep till 7 this morning. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh dear. they're probably a little upset I didn't get on. But I'll be on tonight. I want to be on. I want to play. Definitely getting into that on the side as well. Big old Critties. That's a nice name. He's targeting me. Big old Critties. Wizard, okay. Oh dang. I didn't have enough time to buff you. Sorry about that. I was gonna give you tranquility, but trying to look up what class you were. I was flipping all through the list there. We're approaching right at an hour stream, so I'm gonna take like just like a short break, get up and grab like a drink, bring it over here, get me some water or something, stay hydrated. Let me get to a safe spot and still go looking for group. Hope to get something. Hope that we'll get something. I'm gonna put the chat kind of like out here while we're gone, just so you guys can see if we have anything transpiring as well. For a minute, I'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. All right, we'll be right back. back. Don't have anything yet. So I'm gonna hide the chat again. Now, in case anyone wants to message me and chat, it's safe to do so. Alright, I got full mana. I'm going to continue trying to kill the skeletons. Advertise again, just in case. Miz, Magic Break, Charm, or Enthrall. Do that. I'm gonna wake this one up. Now I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna root it right next to this one. Just back away. They'll be in range of each other and hit one another. Just let them beat each other down. Get some distance. Because they're going to come running after you. Right as you break. Bam. Okay. It's not really worth the experience. I'm just breaking too late. I need to start breaking earlier. That's my problem. I don't think I'm doing enough damage to them though to actually matter. Like I'm not doing enough damage to really finish them off when they're that low. Like it's channeled over time, so I don't think that I'm doing enough DPS there at the end. Unless they both have a sliver of life left. Good coffee. I mean, it was a yellow, so yellow mob, yellow level mob. Should be pretty good experience. Alright, first time I'm having a rough time finding a group, I guess. Here, let's I'm gonna camp right here and then create a new character. Let's try a necromancer out. See how it goes. Let's try a new character. If can't get anything on the enchanter, let's switch it up a little bit. Okay. Changed it. Oops. Didn't mean to type that in the search bar. Or the type /camp. So we're going to create a necromancer. I'm probably going to name this necromancer Grinson. And we're going to go human. So we're going to go right with the lore of Grinson. We're going to recreate him in Monsters and Memories. We're going to test out the necromancer. Yeah, I like that. I like that look. Like he's like a living dead man or something. Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah. Heck yeah. We want him to be a handsome necromancer. Oh my god. That is wild. That is crazy. He's neck bearding it, man. He's neck bearding it, bro. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh my god. That is so awesome. That's cool, man. That's funny. That's really, really funny. I love it. Go through. That's good. That's fun. All right. Amish looking. Yep. Yeah, I like that look. Dump everything in the stamina. All but 3. I'll put 3 into intelligence. Fortitude. Okay, Conjurer. Our vision's gonna be terrible until we get Deadeye, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it to start for the tome. I'm gonna do it to start with the tome. Agnostic. All right, we're in. We are in there. And they're like swimwear. Yeah, and just running around here trying to find out what we want to do. Spell shield. Alright. Described. And we're gonna go ahead and we're up here, try to find we get us note 2. We pretty much know where to go as a necromancer. But we just want to get immersed into the game. So that's what your guild note looks like whenever you start in the game. Maybe some of you haven't played Monsters and Memories before, get a chance to play during the playtest coming up around March 23rd. You know, that's what your guild note is going to look like, something like that. I pretty much know where to go. Start with a Tome of Enchantment because we went with enchanting. So we can utilize this. We can utilize this to get, utilize it to get extra bag space. Utilize that for more bag space. I used to be a Westgate fan though, but now these days I'm more attracted to the Northgate. As my friend Slayhigh would say, I'm a Northgate boy myself. I'm probably going to level up out here since it's close to the Guildmaster, close to my spells and everything that I need. It makes more sense. Just have to watch the Crypt Scarabs. They're annoying. Big pain in the ass. Don't want to aggro too many of them. Could die quickly. So I could make this character hardcore. I mean, it just depends on, you know, what would be interesting or what would keep people vested in the series if it does get to that point or get that far. It's Hollows is the guy. I think he's in the library, isn't he? He's by the library. I'll have to try to find our way there. Where all the spells are at. I think he's up on the next floor. Yep, there he is. No, let's do it. This is worth the interruption well, as long as you don't make it a habit of it. I'll see we'll be dealing primarily with Buckmar segment. Okay. Student segment should be prepared for your arrival. Okay, so we're gonna take it to him. He's the guy on the bottom that we just saw. Totally butchered his name, but he's the guy at the bottom. Here, we just have to take it back to him. At the very bottom. Okay, found him. Course of Souls, Professor mentioned. Segment, I'll assist you in your studies. Incarnal residue. Do you not? Excellent question. Incarnate residues, the name. The Buckmore has given a fascinating substance here researching. We're kind of giving things new names. So we have to kill reanimated skeletons. So we have to kill it out there and then combine all that stuff for the starter quest. That's what we're doing. Let's get started. Let's do it. Oh, something had me stuck there. Let's see if we can find a skeleton to kill. We can try. I don't know if we'll find any. That's right. It's the guards. That's why I said the crypt scarabs are a pain in the ass. There's one. Boy, that other scarab. That's the stuff that we need. Got it. Off that skeleton. There. More bone chips. I cast the pet. And more residue. Need that for our quest. If you're gonna see if we can kill this one. One more. And then take a little med break here. It's gonna be all hacking and slashing from here. Ooh, that scared me. I thought it was a crypt scarab for a second. Just a rat. Just a rat. Ooh, yeah. Got it. More incarnal residue. I think we have to combine like what, 4 up? Oh no, gotta fill up the whole jar. Let's see. That looks good. Now I'm gonna go take a break. See what we can buy. I don't know. I don't know if I can buy anything at all unless I sell that cloth. Trying to buy the pet. Unless it costs like 1 copper or something like that. Or 5 copper. Right? There's some skeletons out there, but there are a lot of corpses of rats and stuff. It's a very active area. People are killing. People are getting levels. They're active in the earlier levels. There are new people that got invited via friend invites to the beta, so people are starting new characters. And it's the first time I've had a tougher time finding a group. You know, but as time goes on and more people log in the game, hopefully this will pass the time for us to log back in the enchanter and try to get a group, try to make some progress on the main character. But this is just a kind of like a new series to pass some time with the necromancer here. Bringing Grinson back to life from P99. Oh, screw this scarab. We're gonna kill it. Oh, this yellow thing. I don't want to get near anybody. Wait a second. Then to walk off away from the corpse. Oh shit. I don't like to do that, man. I try to avoid training. Like, damn. But it's just like a condensed area with beetles and skeletons just jump all over you and spawns everywhere. It's hard, you know? It's hard to not do that. Sticks and stones, what's up? What's up, brother? Nice to see you again. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday. is a crap fest, yeah. Found a nice empty stretch of beach where I can endlessly hunt crocodiles. Yeah, I was actually making a video I was going to release on my Dunes Madman, or not my Dunes Madman, but my Acolyte pet. I had a some Dunes Acolyte pet at the time that was walking across the water, and it was glitched. And I was like, my pet's literally walking on the water in Sungreet Strand, and it was literally happening. My pet tried to swim at first, and then started just walking along the water like nothing's going on. Like, okay, nothing's happening. I'm just walking around. And then it rooted me in the water. So I reported them both as bugs. Like, it actually rooted me in the water, which was funny. I got rooted in place for a second when Charm broke. But it was fun. Yeah, I think that's the same stretch of crocodiles you're talking about. Is it in Sungreet Strand? Or is it on the other side? I'm curious now. You got me curious if I'm thinking right or if I'm completely wrong about where it's at. I saw a dev stream where they showed a map of where the mobs are. There's a dense clump of crocodiles off to the side. Oh, snap. That hurts. Dang. I might go back to the North Gate and hunt out there. Try to find skeletons. This is absurd. Before I do that, though, I want to see if I can actually buy the pet. If it's cheap. If it's dirt cheap, I can buy it and head out that way. If not, I'll have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. But we're going to see if we can afford it. Bunk beds. I don't think I'd be spending the night here. No, it's not that way. Gotta go back out. Yeah, this is the one. Gotta go upstairs. Now we're in the right place. Dang, man. It's 10 copper. Oh my god. I could sell 4 bone chips and then buy it. It's worth it. Let's do that. Now we have the pet. That was easy math. We have nothing left. I'm going to put it on page 3 and then scribe it. Sungreet, yeah, across the river. Yeah. It was across the river where my pet literally started swimming and then walked across the river. There's more rats and stuff in the back, less scarabs. Cool. I'll have to check out more of that. We just did that little tiny stretch of beach there, and we just put our fire down like right up against the edge of the cliff, like cliff's leaning over like this over top of us, and we were sheltered and shaded and all that good stuff and rested, and we were just kind of pulling to there, getting the bonus, making sure we took full advantage of it. I'm gonna get my pet out. Now it's time to kill some stuff. Now we're gonna really kill some stuff. Go out to the North Gate, be North Gate boys, and make some progress. Get residue. Let me see, sheltered and shaded and stuff. I'll give an accurate description. So like, I guess it has got more to do with like the environment hazards later on. Like their plan is to make more environment hazards for you. Like I think someone said in Sean's stream they were talking about, can you get struck by lightning? Is it possible in this game to get struck by lightning? And they said no, not yet. You can't yet. Yet is the key word. So it's coming. It might be coming. So like sheltered from lightning and stuff like that going down on the party, like you'll have to dodge it, you'll have to pay attention. That's probably what it has to do with more so than anything. Yeah, there we go. I always want to make sure that you're sheltered and shaded because of that reason, like just to get used to playing that way. Need to figure out where to sell these fish bones. Butcher doesn't want them. Did you try like the? Did you try like this the cook? Does the cook even want them? I don't know. That's a weird part of it for me with Monsters and Memories, is determining which vendor to sell what item. Like you have to know very specifically. That's one of the things about the items. Like you can generalize some items, like onion, garlic, cheese, all that stuff is made for cooking. So you go get cooking, but like some stuff, like you don't really know, and I wouldn't know what to say with it with the fish bones. To me, I would think the butcher would want something like that. Just my line of thinking. I don't know. We're at Westgate. There's not a lot going on there. There's the bank. I like popping around the bank. It says it's used for cooking. Strange. Could have sworn I could have checked to cook. Ah. The cook and the butcher are a little different. Butcher seems to want more meats, and the cook is more generalized. Yeah. Yeah, definitely that. Definitely what Classic EverQuest said. He hit it out of the ballpark with that one. That was dead on. So the cook with the fish bones, the cook. Any other meat, butcher just buy that stuff up. You could buy cheap meat too. You could buy cheap meat off of the smugglers and then you can cook it. It's also a good way you could get cooking up too. Sexton Harding. He's in the Enchanter quest too. If you're looking for the Enchanter quest and need to find Sexton Harding, he is like out of the north gate. Immediately turn left, go over top of the ruins. If you can't see it, you're a shorter race. He's there at a fire next to like a hut, kind of like not like a hut, but like a building. Um, which is funny because I just cooked the meat and then sell it for greater profit. There's a recipe for fishbone soup that was removed. Not sure that was the only use for them. Oh, fishbone soup. Hmm. I can't remember which item you have to give Sexton Harding either. I can't remember which one it was. Like you had the glass vial, you had all that. I don't think it was the glass vial, but you had a whole bunch of different items that Master Windcog gives you. You have to go around and find people through the city. A little frustrating. It could be a little misguiding at times. All right, North Gate. I need to make sure I restock my bones. We definitely need to kill skeletons as well. Some more residue, don't we? Tackle pup, perfect. And you can scale the windows so they're not like it's not as big and bulky looking. It does look like a more older traditional style, but that's what they were going for. I think it looks beautiful personally. I love the UI. I'm a big fan of the UI in the game, so sticks and stones. I may need to hit up Wormsbane just to stock up my own bones. There's a quest for necros in the guild that wants 20 of them. Nice. There's a lot of stuff for Wormsbane that I've talked about in other videos that I'm editing right now that aren't out at the moment. Talking about the newbie quests to get the getting started guide for Monsters of Memories, like from an alpha and beta player, how to get started if you're looking to get into the game or try the game for the first time, like all that stuff. Like I talk about that kind of thing. So that stuff is coming. Just have to work on editing more, maybe even retaking some of it. But yeah, we're working on some stuff for the channel. We haven't given up on that stuff yet at all. And some big stuff coming, like I said, like bigger stuff. It kind of mixes like I'll give like a little hint. Kind of mixes like reality with like videos and stuff like that, but not like too big of a hint. On exactly what it is. But it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to drop it for you guys. See what you think. But yeah, the Wormsbane armor gives you a big boost because those items are nice. They have stats on them. They actually matter. They boost your character's power up, and they make them stronger. Right off the bat, you can get good stuff. You can get a whole good set of armor that gives you like like over 100 HP, like not 100 HP, but maybe over 100 strength for it or something like that. I don't know. Gives you a lot of stats. They have a lot of stats early on that matter, and you didn't have to work your butt off to get it. It's just like right there. Everyone does Wormsbane and start. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't afford to lose our pet. Nice. Didn't lose the pet. That's good. I was freaking out there for a second. Well, our pet's going to have to rest. That means we're going to have to take a little short break. Mid break. Not go away from the game break, but, just take a little break with the pet. Here. My pet go? Where'd my pet go? There he is. He's coming. Tell him to sit so he regens. Sit so you regen quicker. Pet heal will make things a little easier. Might be able to get caught up to Slayheim and be able to run in his group and have a power session, a true power session, or get caught up to him and Azari both. Like we could all three play. That would be cool. That would be kind of cool. It's funny because I dumped everything into stamina. I take hits better than my pet, and I can heal myself. Yeah, like I dumped a lot of mine in stamina. I dumped all mine but 3. I thought about what you said. I was gonna dump all mine at first, and I did all mine but 3. I don't know. I just wanted to build a more balance. But your character, the way you sound like it, you sound like you built yourself like a tank. You sound like it's working out pretty good. Maybe I should have dumped all my points into stamina. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. I'll mess around and probably die. Be like, yeah, I should have done what Sticks and Stones did. I should have dumped all my points into stamina, and I wouldn't have died. That's probably what's going to end up happening. It's probably gonna. I'm probably gonna make a short about it. You know, it's probably gonna happen later on. Oh, you should have done what Sticks and Stones did. Should have learned your lesson. I picked up a copper great scythe and I feel like a Shadow Knight. Nice, yeah. Man, you feel like a SK with those things. I'm telling you. So awesome. Like I like the two-handed spears though too. Like I like seeing the Shadow Knights that have the two-handed spears that come in and do damage like that. I always have. Always did in EverQuest. I was always a big fan of them. But I think the coolest thing were like the custom swords, like the cool looking, cool named swords, like that were like Zweihanders. They were black, all jet black, and they looked cool. It looked pimp. They looked awesome. Just like the Epic. The Epic looks awesome. In EverQuest, the Epic looks cool. It looks so fantastic. The Epic quest though for the Shadow Knight was tough. It was rough to do. We just got a tattered leather cap, tattered cloth cap, not leather, tattered cloth cap. Let me get it right. Um, but yeah, EverQuest. Some of those epics were hard. The Shaman epic was really easy. It was just a lot of running around, a lot of collecting pages, a lot of turning in, a lot of getting faction, doing things in order, not making sure you're ahead of yourself, and then you don't do your faction stuff first before you start doing the City of Mist turn-ins because you can lose all that stuff. Like you did turn in EverQuest, and you didn't have everything else, all the prerequisites finished. You just lost your stuff. It's all good. Oh, lost your stuff. You know, sorry, try again. Sorry, Charlie, try again. Get all those pages again in City of Mist. Go through all that pain again. That's the way it was. I mean, it was a hardcore game. If you messed up, slipped up, you'd be punished. In some parts of those quests, it depends on what they are. Some of those, it wouldn't really affect you. Like, you can still get some items back from certain NPCs and stuff like that. Like, I don't need this. Here, take this. You know, I don't need this. Take this away. Take this back. Like, they'll say that instead of just failing you altogether and taking the items away and you'll never get them back. Oh yeah, I looked up the Bard epic. Oof, and then I saw the Cleric epic and got jealous. Yeah, the Cleric one I think is not that bad either, but some of those epics could be pretty brutal. The Shaman epic, the most brutal thing about the Shaman epic is it's really not even that brutal. Just make sure you're in a guild that can handle the plane of fear to get you like the child's tier, you know. I think it's plane of fear that you have to go into to get it. Or yeah, I think it's plane of fear. You got to find a guild that has all that stuff on farm, that has the juggernaut things that drop the Ixar broodling down, and kill him real quick, loot his tier, and then you get the child's tier. You can go to City of Mist and activate that for the fight, and you do the final fight, and you loot a piece of the scale, and you go up there and turn it into the Spirit Wolf, and you get your epic. It's pretty easy. Like, I'm at that step in P99. I just need to get the child's tier, and I'll have the epic pretty much after the fight. I was getting my warrior epic on EverQuest official servers. I did something wrong, and NPC ate my items. Luckily, a GM gave my items back, but said, that's it. Never again? Dang. Yeah, That sucks, man. I'm glad you got your item back though. It sucks you had to go through that whole process and all that stuff. I didn't know. I was just checking to see if it carried over from my other enchanter character to this character. Pet settings carried over or not. They don't, so that's good. The teeth, you know, the crocodile teeth sell for a decent amount too. What I found though in Monsters of Memories, what I found about getting finances, it's all about starting off on the right foot. It's all about getting the right stuff going, you know, whether that's like collecting wood right off the bat in places that people wouldn't expect to see or walk or find, you know, like travel to, like that far away place to have a whole bunch of wood near Telekir, the secret entrance. There's a lot of wood in there. Now it's not so secret. I'm making no stream about it, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be competing in the beginning and then getting different levels. It's going to get separated a little bit. Some people are going to start later on. Some people like me have to work all week that week, except for like 2 days off. So I'm thinking about taking off time. I don't know. They're still on schedule for June 1st. I'm still thinking about doing time off for EA and all that stuff so I can get started pretty early with everybody else and stay in line, keep up in level somewhat. Work on some professionals. Okay, we're probably going to lose our pet here. Yep. But it's okay. I got one more bone chip. I could go kill some more. I actually looted some, I think. Believe it or not, so. Yeah, I got another rotting skeleton right there. That's good. Kill him. Yeah, I gotta get some mana back. I'm watching you. I got my eyes on you. Ah. And I'm watching you die. I forgot to pick up a lumberjack axe. Shoot. I was going to take lumberjacking because you start with the pouch, but then I chose enchanting at the last minute. I gotta get myself a lumberjack axe and all that stuff, but you see, there's wood on the ground. I'm wanting to kill. I'm wanting to make more money, get more spells earlier on. And then I'm also wanting to get wood, but I don't have an axe. I need to go buy it and run somewhere to go get some. Get one. All that, so. Decisions. Got lots of rat ears. Go sell it to the cook down there in the tunnel area here, over to my right. Oh yeah, I can show where Sexton Harding is for that enchanter quest I was alluding to earlier in the stream. I'll go take him over there, take you guys over there. Alright, come on. Go take the pet over there and take you guys over there to see him. The rotting skeleton spawn. Oh yeah, we need that. That's for the quest. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. Yep. More residue. Still a lot of residue to collect. Still gotta get 3 more. And skeletons are hard to compete for. That skeleton's gonna die in like 2 seconds. Boom, someone is already on it. So Sexton Harding is over here. He's in that corner. As soon as you get out of the north gate, that's who you turn your item into. I don't remember which item it is for the enchanter quest that you turn into him. Time to go find some more skeletons. So it's the golden cage, small golden cage that you turn into Sexton Harding for that quest. Cool thing about the pet UI though is you can change the look of your pet to a zombie or change the look of your pet to a ghoul. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'll let my pet do most of the work here. People are dueling. Yeah, those pets require different materials. You're absolutely correct. I didn't mention that for, the zombies, you need zombie skin and stuff, and ghouls, you need the ghoul skins. Summon them so that they don't all operate off of bones. You're absolutely right. No skeletons yet. Look at that pile of wood just sitting there. Dang, man. I need a lumberjack axe ASAP. See if I can go buy one here from like shady salesman or something. I don't know. If I can get enough copper. Get enough copper. I'm selling everything. I guess it's time to go sell all this stuff to Cook. $122 copper. Killing some more of these rats, getting some parts. More parts to sell. More spells. Oh, you bastard. You bastard scarab. Make sure my pet's on passive mode, yeah. Oh, you pet. No. No. No, I want to lose my pet. Shit. Sorry, guys. Damn it. Damn it. Hate doing that. Rest in peace, Canterbury. Yeah. Rest in peace. Okay, so let me go over here and see what spells I can afford. All right. We've got visibility. I think I will buy that. I need fear. Yeah, we won't be able to afford this spell yet. But... Draw strength. This dot. I don't know about fear. I cast it only once so far, and it broke first melee attack. I usually use it when I'm like fear kiting, so I'll put like a dot that slows movement speed down of the mob, and just keep casting fear. Later on, I guess maybe it would be more viable later on. I don't know, but the mana cost being 20 and keeping that 20 mana cost to level 15, 20, 30, 40, pretty cheap to keep recasting fear. But I usually use like a slow dot, you know, like engulfing darkness for necromancers and P99 or EverQuest or whatever. Yeah, first snare isn't very strong. Hopefully it was just bad luck on my part. Fear kiting isn't really worth it in the Monsters and Memories. Or fear kiting isn't really worth it. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I mean, and you know what? You know what I absolutely despise though? The way, like, in a game, not in this game, but in other games I've played and other games I've tried, other MMORPGs, what's frustrating to me about the Necromancer class in those is the fact that you have to just spend all of your time kiting with your character. Like what run speed boost do I have as a necromancer to be able to kite to do that? You know, I have to rely on someone else to always cast run speed buff on me if I want to kite and just run around on my character. What if you don't want to kite? You know, what if you want your pet tank, but your pet's not strong enough now? What if you want, like, you know, fear kiting method? What if you want the root rot method? I mean, there's all kinds of, there's several different methods you could use in that as a necromancer and try to succeed with soloing. But yeah, root rot is one of my favorites though. It's one of my favorite methods. But maybe the snare getting a boost would be kind of cool if they decided to do it. They decided to do that. Give like snare a buff for necros, so that fear breaking all the time wouldn't feel as big of a deal. Maybe, I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Why would you need Sal when you can snare? I'm just saying, like, if the method was like, let's say if the only method in the game, like Pantheon, for example. I didn't want to say any names, but I'm just give you Pantheon, for example. If you play Pantheon on the Necromancer, you know that most of it is just doing this, like, you're just running away from the mob, and you're not fearing, or you're not doing anything like that. You're not, like, doing any of that other stuff. You're just running away, and it feels like no matter how much you run, the mob just continues to catch up with you, kind of thing. Like, if that was the method, then I would need Sal like every time. Or at least I would feel like I would need Sal every time. Unless you can just keep jumping, but then you run out of stamina. Alright, got some skeletons. Should name my pet Lizard Man or something. I don't know. kidding. I'm looking forward to Lizard, man. More residue. That much closer. Now I'll put my pet on defensive. Just need one more. Yeah, about the thing in Pantheon with the pet is you have a pet, but then your pet like slowly gains it slowly gained ability rank ups. Like its skills slowly ranked up. So your pet became better at taunt. Slowly but surely, you know. Like it was just that far in depth with the pet. I'm not saying anything bad about it. That's just how the play style was. And so it kind of forced you down this whole kiting path. Just kite in a circle and avoid the mobs kind of thing. Sort of like bar kiting. I mean, if you enjoy that kind of thing, that could be fun if you get like a lot of mobs together or whatever. But there was like a certain method to it, a certain way you had to do it that I wasn't fond of the class in particular, the way it played, so I just didn't play it. Tried the necro and gave up on it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm open to a lot of stuff, so. Still got to play Agile and Online Adventures though, AOA. There's a new playtest coming out, so I'll definitely be playing that, confirmed. Definitely be playing during the playtests for Monsters and Memories. Like there's gonna be 2 playtests before EA, so one of them got announced around the end of this month. I'll be there and be streaming, so looking forward to doing that as well. Gotta loot some more ears to sell to the cook. Looking for some more skeletons. 2 skeletons fighting one another out there. One's probably a pet. One's not. Let's kill that one. Just need one more incarnal residue. I'm gonna head back to the north gate, I believe. I'm gonna go back that way. Let's go back this way and see if there are any skeletons that pop up back here while we're running. And if not, I'll just try to look for some skeletons outside the north gate. Find the last one that I need. Still looking, still hoping. No. Now I'm gonna sell to the cook. And we'll keep going. Should give me enough copper to where I feel comfortable about my spells. Hopefully I can farm up enough silver. Farm up 1 silver, 1 or 2 silver to buy some spells with. Certainly the next pet that I need. Just shy of half a silver. Bone chips. Back to the north gate. These skeletons are higher level, so I'm gonna try to avoid them. Shira. Yellow, no thanks. Kill some rats or something for the time being. Yeah, let's leave that one alone. I'm not gonna worry about that corpse. See if a skeleton spawns here. I got enough for a lumberjack axe. I'm gonna go see if I can buy one. Guildmates there. Not in the guild on this character yet. It's way too expensive. I forgot he also has an upcharge. It's okay, I'll get one. Jonathan Torque. See if I can get into the guild on my alt here. Nice. The guild on the alt. Almost to the Wayfarer Hospice. Get that lumberjack axe. I love you. Love you too, Misty. Go. Gotta get that lumberjack axe. I think I'm around the corner here. Where it's at. Oh, whole underground section I've never seen before. Check that out. 27. Yeah. 27 copper. I could afford it. And just like a true caster, I'm gonna have a lumberjack axe. A little empty area here. I've never noticed this. No secret walls. Huh. Neat. Let's get out of there. I can make a little bit of side income selling that resin and wood, you know, while leveling up. I could solo this character. This could be like my solo character. Try Westgate now. Take a little peek. Hey, there's a skeleton. Yeah, let's try to Westgate. Looks like there's a whole bunch of people at North Gate, though. Oh, I see a pile of lumber. I'll keep my scythe. Oh yeah, we got some more residue. I think it's the last one, right? Yeah, it's the last one. Nice. Now we can combine it. Boom. We crafted the clay jar that he needs. We can go bring it back to Buckmar. Now, we completed the quest, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we haven't completed the entire quest, but we completed one little section of the newbie quest that we needed to complete, and we're headed back to Buckmar. And then I can swap back over to the North Gate. I just saw an opportunity with the skeleton there, so I took it. I'm not forsaking the North Gate just yet. I'm still a North Gate boy. Sweet. Shout out to Sweet. To red names. Player versus player enabled. I wanted to do a PvP character. I might still do that though. Might still plan a stream later if I'm feeling it. I don't know. Maybe see if the boys log in, and if I'm high enough level I can join their group on the necro. We'll see. And then once I get done playing with them, it'll be like playing with real life buddies on Ark off stream and stuff later on when we usually play. So it's a game filled day. It's a game filled weekend. Oh man, I just knew I had something on me or on my pet, but no, actually not. Nice. Didn't pull aggro for the first time ever walking through there. There we go. You're new. I bet Segment sent you out so he could continue to hide inside. Did he tell you that this was my discovery? So this guy is an alchemist of some sorts, it looks like. Assist him with another matter. Read this list and return it to me along with the materials it describes. These items are vital to my research for Buckmar. And he pauses to stare at us in a more serious manner. Except for the pelt, that's a personal matter. I loathe were-rats. Okay, so it seems like were-rats are going to be a part of this at some point. And the were-rats that are located along the beach on the shoreline of Sungreet Strand. I think, if my memory serves me correct, I think they're on the beach of Sungreet Strand. And I've done them before on the enchanter. I'll have to go there maybe later on whenever the quest calls for it. But for now, we have this list. Scrape from the zombies. Scrape from the carcass of a zombie in the shaded dunes. And recently discovered tomb. I need a corrupted heart. Extracted from extracted from the wandering ghoul last seen on the western side of the dunes. Ghostly cloth scraps. Torn from a spectral figure found plentifully in the tomb on the edge of town. Oh, that sounds like Wormsbane, don't it? Damn. That's probably the ghost monks, isn't it? Shit, man. Shit. Wormsbane. Ah, Wormsbane. I love the quest and everything. I talk good about him, but man, Wormsbane. Oh. When invisibility drops, Wormsbane is just, to me, it's like a puzzle, some of the places in there. I guess I need to learn to love it, begin to love it, learn how to love it. Were-rat's pelt. I knew it was going to lead to this. So they're vile creatures, and yep, coast of the shaded dunes, not Sungreet Strand. Shaded dunes. Let me correct myself. So along the coast of the shaded dunes, the were-rat pelts. We'll be able to do that. Okay. Got it. Got the list. That's probably going to be done much later. Not a level 2. Kill some more skeletons. Some more bones. Bones and cash. Oh, Crypt Scarab, huh? You want some too? Not running this time. Put him on defense at this time. Oh yeah, we got his ass now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run, Kazrak. Save yourself. Save yourself. pet. Finish it off. There we go. Run. Make a wide berth around so I don't affect anybody. I don't want to be that guy. I'll just run straight through the guards. Yeah. I'm going to take a little break. That was a little bit rough. About halfway through the level. It's cool we could take the scarabs now. Watching everybody fighting, chilling. Fighter. Jelly Sound. Shout out to Jelly Sound. Fellow streamer, fellow guildie. Alright, got enough. Hold on. I'll help. There we go. Help him out. Help a brother out. Goodbye, Scarab. Nothing can mess with us now. Only power and numbers. Look at that. Let's go. No more bones? Dang. Well, we got a torch. That'll help my poor human eyesight. Got poor eyesight in real life. Poor human eyesight in real life as well. Got astigmatism. I feel like that's part of human vision too, just dull and very dim in the game. In real life too. Takes my eyes a minute to get adjusted to the dark. They definitely don't get adjusted like they used to. Rat ear. Oh, Crypt Scarab. So I guess, yeah, Grinson will be just for streams, solos, and guild groups, and any power sessions, like as far as like the boys go. But yeah, I think that's all. That's all I want to do on this character. Just play with my friends, play with guildies for the most part, and then on my enchanter, just play with anybody on my main. Oh shit! Night Terror spawned. Oh my god. Night Terror spawned. I got him to spawn. Wow. I got him to spawn legitimately. Without cheesing it. Like, before people were trying to cheese it with bards. And let me tell you something. Like, this is a pretty nice moment in Monsters and Memories. Like, do the beta testing. This is a pretty good moment. This is why I do this. So, like, I just got Night Terror to spawn naturally by killing a whole bunch of shit around. And he's like, boom, he just spawned. So, bards were trying to kite that whole area to get him to spawn. And now he spawned. So, pretty cool. Well, that's a good stream. Go back to my body. That's the thing when you die in Monsters and Memories, like, you lose everything. So your spell book and everything, you have no abilities memorized. You can't even access spells, so that's why you have cantrips later on. Like I was showing on my enchanter. If you memorize a cantrip, you'll keep it. You get 1 to start with, and then you get 2 once you get past like where I'm at. I think at level 16, you earn 2 cantrips. So, very nice. And also, they said that bards kiting the whole area there is kind of like against the rules. Like, it's highly frowned upon. Try to get him to spawn. Try to get Night Terror to spawn. Whenever you kill a bunch of, like, shit in the area. There he is, too. Chilling around, huh? What if we go attack it thinking it's just some regular giant bat, and then it's not? Oh, I died in the air, that's right, yeah. My body. I was very, very close to it, but... Okay, we got our stuff. We'll go over to this corner where it's safe and then rememorize the spells. There you go. That's death in Monsters and Memories. Now you've seen it. I make a campfire now right there. Fortitude, yes, right. Oh, you know what? I think it was. You know, I think happened just now. So it saved my progress wherever I was at in the book on like page 5, and that's where I started memorizing shit because I was like, what? My spell book is empty. What? I know I memorized those spells. Yeah, so that's what it did. All the way on page 10. Get another pet out. I don't know what level that sucker is. Night Terror. But hitting for 22? Dang. Probably couldn't take him out at my level. Probably too low. For a group of us, like level 3s, level 4s. Probably way too high. I don't even care about that bat eye. I'm gonna go sell some stuff and then pop back out at the north gate. Maybe look for some more skeletons. Get to level 3. See what we got going on. Maybe take a little break. Like a little 5-minute break away from the stream. Stretch my legs out a little bit. Prepare to do some cooking in real life later on. Alright, got a silver saved up. That means I can go back down to my guild and buy my pet. My guild. Go back down to my guild and buy my pet. Level 4 pet. So I'm ready to go once I hit level 4. No reason to really go back to the guild other than to try to get another dot. Try to get that 1 silver dot. And realistically, I could still try to do that. I'm going to kill on my way back. Some more rat ears to sell to the cook. I think he realized it was on him. Grabbed it. Alright, time to go. Let me go out by the west gate. I'm getting tired of this place. I'm just going to do that instead of going back to the place where I buy spells. I'm going to wait to buy my pet when I'm closer to 4 or when I'm level 4. That way there's a point in going back. Might as well go back whenever I can afford as many spells as I can get, not just go back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to go out to the west gate this time. Look for some stuff to kill. See where we get. Really looking forward to this game. Like, it's captured the magic for me again. The magic of EverQuest. The magic that EverQuest had on me. The effect. And I agree, though. There will be documentaries about this game someday. I look forward to all those. I'm pretty addicted to the game. Break after a level? Yeah, I think. A little break, a little 5-minute break after our level here. Get some mana back. Little bone chips. Oh, oh. No, turn around. Pet has a two-handed weapon. Look out. My pet is armed and dangerous. and about to die. Oh, he got it. All these beetles. People are very competitive about the beetles. There's one. I can grab that one for Slay. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna try to take this one. For Slayheim, come on. Let's get that carapace. Let's get a carapace. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, you beauty. Oh, I'm getting help. I'm getting help. Oh, that's right. No, only grouping was... only grouping with, the homies and stuff in solo on this one. For this character only. Let me grab that wood. Dang it! I like the chopping motion for the humans. Or the chopping animation, rather. Yeah, I don't think this is worth much. The resin I can sell to a vendor as well. But now it's trying to figure out what I'm going to get rid of. The bat tooth. It's giving me the items like in a weird fashion. I'm a true caster. I'm definitely a true caster. Running up with a lumberjack axe. Level 3. Can't get a good view of it. Try with this one. There we go. That's a good view. And it's a rich pile. those necromancer muscles, putting them to work. No more bat stuff. I kind of wanted to conduct an experiment, you know, with this character as far as soloing. I wanted to see how far along I could get with just purely soloing on a necromancer, but at the same time, I'm open to grouping with homies, you know, for a power session. But however, on the enchanter, it'll be a lot different. Flame shield. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Oh, I just got a cracked staff. Let's go. Cracked staff. It's hard to pass up, ain't it? 5 damage, 33 delay, 4 damage, 28. I say keep the scythe, and we will sell this staff. I got a torch, so trainee candle, whatever. That's a nice boost. It's worth like 75 copper, I think. Baller status, that's right. Baller, shot caller. It's almost time for a croc group, I think. Too bad that none of the homies are online though. Soon enough, we'll all be killing crocs together. I kind of want to look and check on the enchanter and see if I can get in a group again before I decide to end the stream. We've been going for about 3 hours now, so I kind of want to move over to the enchanter and see if we can do something there and pick this guy back up, pick up Brinson again. Having fun. Having fun on the enchanter. Having fun on the necromancer. Just got a cracked staff, so that's a win. Now I'm going to see if I can get a group on the enchanter. Back on the enchanter. Yellow dusty skeleton. Said editing my stream real quick to make the description accurate. The way people can find it, and if they want to watch some enchanter and some enchanter. What was going on with the pet there? I'm gonna ask around in my guild and see if anyone wants to group up, since I did mention the guild being another option. See if anybody wants to group. Uh-oh. Man, I get too distracted to be an enchanter sometimes. I love that spell, man. It seems like somebody's having issues around in the guild with somebody else. Sorry, big stretch. Oh, someone's having issues, a disagreement. That's why I always leave things private. I cover it up. No need to see it. Or really know the details about it. But yeah. There are some out there who make life hard for all of us. I don't really know the whole details of the matter, but there are people out there that just, you know, quite simply put, they suck. Some people. Not everyone, but I've had a couple of bad experiences in the game so far with folks that I've grouped up with and stuff. But you just gotta ignore those people and look at the game overall for what it is. Like, as far as a comparison for me with the community and World of Warcraft, there is no comparison. Like, WoW, there's so many more toxic people in WoW than there are in Monsters and Memories, for a fact. I mean, but you still have those bad apples every now and then in Monsters and Memories. At least I've encountered a couple of them, but just got to move on and play with who you want to play with. Play with people you know. That's the main thing. Play with people you know, and then a mixture of people that you don't. Like, bring more people in the group from outside, and play with people that you know if you can. It's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to give this a little bit longer, LFG, just sitting here, and then maybe go through one more round here and try to pay attention to our mob's health, to the pet's HP before I miss the opportunity to break it. And then we'll see what we got. I'm just going to try to straight charm. Hope this doesn't go over bad. That shouldn't. My pet's yellow. It's dark blue. Now my pet's starting to win a little bit. I know this method takes a while, especially while both pets, well, I say pets, but especially while your pet and the other mob they're all just beating on one another as much as they can. Alright. I'm going to do something here. Instead of this, we're going to put Fascinate up for the time being. It's going to be a temporary ability. Stay. I'm going to go search for another pet. Found one. I'm going to break. Oh shit. I couldn't fascinate. I should have shocked. That'll be good, Kaz. Oh shit. Alright. I see the way this is going here. I don't think I'll be able to solo in Fallen Pass. Alright, I'm gonna get back on the Necromancer and just play for a little bit longer and then end the stream after that. But we're gonna get back on the Necromancer and get immersed again. Sorry for flipping around so much. I just want to try to find a group on the enchanter and show you guys some group content with the enchanter at some higher levels, but I'm not able to get a group at the moment, so I'll try again later, see if I have any luck. Maybe record a video to release as well. But for now, we're getting back into the necro with time I have left to play. Got some beetles too, fire beetles. Snap. Oh. Ended up getting to it. Resin, now just drop that one. I got 20 to sell. Oh. Stupid caps lock was on. I like how the armor looks though. Like that armor kind of reminds me of the Claw Victus guys, the ones that hate everybody. Or Claw, whatever they are. Bell pepper, yeah, I'm gonna get that bell pepper for some wood. Okay. I could head to town. Another wood pile to chop up. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head back to town, sell this crack staff, come back out here, kill a little bit, and then we'll kind of end things there. We'll depart for the day. Had a great stream. Spawned the Night Terror. That was really crazy. I'm sure I'll end up renaming this entire thing once I release it. Fit like a more appropriate title, but yeah. Pretty cool, pretty badass, gotta say. Been having a lot of fun. I'm gonna fight my way back to the town. Lumberjack axe. That's becoming a new joke with me. That's how you know I'm a caster. Weighed down by all this wood. Feels like I'm running slower. Oh my god. Actually, no. There must have been like a buff or something. Or either that or I'm thinking of what the smuggler gives, but it's 4 silver and 54 copper. We're rich. We're rich, gents. We're ballin'. Just like Classic EverQuest said, we're ballin'. All the stuff I could buy. The amount of spells I could buy. Some more wood. Oh, Dune Scarab. Come on. Please have something good. Have the carapace. If I loot it, I'll give it to Slay. I don't need it right now, since I don't have a tank character. Carapace, carapace, carapace. That's what I'm rooting for. Come on. Got some legs. No carapace. I'm telling you, we're gonna get one. It's only a matter of time. neat little newbie armor quest. The scarab armor takes a certain amount of carapaces and legs to craft each piece of armor individually. Another neat thing. Very good for a shaman. Very, very good starting out for a shaman. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend you do all of the beetle quest line for every piece of armor if you're a chamois. That's what I plan on doing come EA. Still had a thought to make the enchanter the main at the start, and then the shaman the main once I get my troll race, but I still don't really know. I may just decide to roll ogre and just go with the shaman first. It's kind of up in the air. I'm thinking about it. Got lumberjacking to 20 already. I guess the folks aren't going for the lumber, huh? Not right now, at least. Which is good because we can get some skill ups. We can get some piles of wood in the inventory to maybe sell if we get into a rough spot and want to afford one more spell and we're just like 10 coppers short, and we can sell some of that wood and make that easily, or we could sell some of the bones. Like we could offset the difference to get 3 pets at least and just sell the rest of it. Kind of how I'm having to live at the moment in the game, because I'm feeling like I'm a brokey. I have no money in the game, and it's having a big effect on my character. Still wielding the lumberjack axe though. There we go. Rat tooth down on the ground for somebody else. Not looting rat parts just yet. We're still looking for dune scarabs. Fallen range bow. Sounds really, really cool. Because it can refer to private parts, stretch. Something I've ever heard. Oh goodness. Out of character chat is getting out of hand. It's turning into the Baron's chat now. It doesn't make for good stream content, but I'm addicted to buying stuff from the greedy vendor and selling to the appropriate vendors. Get all my spell money. Yeah, that's a little arbitrage trick that I guess I could try as well if I get hard up on cash. I totally forgot about that part, about that method. The bat first. Blister beetle. Oh no. Somebody died. To buy cloth. 4 silver per stack. There you go. Sell all the cloth I got. Get the spells. Part of it. And other part, what I get from adventuring, and just like you said, classic EverQuest, I could do vendor arbitrage from the greedy vendor. Try that way. Also to get spells, so got a lot to do. Shaman, we can do a Steel Talons trainee. Don't they hate everybody? No. Maybe it's the other ones. I think it's the other ones. Got 11 pieces of cloth. So I'm going to hang on to that. I kind of want to go back to the to where my trainers and stuff are at, where I can get all my spells. I want to go back to the necropolis, and I'll probably end up bringing everything to a close once I get back there and look through spells and everything like that. I'll probably end the stream for now. I've got some yard work to do and other things as well. Go this way. One really cool thing about this game is from Night Harbor, depending on which direction you're facing, if you're looking out the west gate, you can see this big green fortress in the background. So it's like a green fortress. There's a way to get there, the way to get to it, and everything like that. It's supposed to be a dungeon, and you can see it from far ass away. It's really, really cool. One of the first things that a lot of people notice when they come into the game, and it makes you wonder. It takes your imagination there and just keeps you wondering, what else is there out there? What else is there to discover? So that's the other way around. I think it's the other way. It's this way. Yeah. Reanimate corpse. We're buying that one. Go ahead and scribe it too. Or just can't actually Memorize it. Spirit break. It's a good one. Swirling shadows. That's the dot that slows, isn't it? Okay, I think that's it for now. Oh, life draw. I'll need that. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I think I know where there's a life spike in the book. Life drain. Put it, life drains together before we make a big mistake there. All the dead, that's important as well. Yukator, welcome back. I was just about ready to call the stream because I got a whole lot of yard work and stuff to do around the house, but as I said earlier, I might be back later on if I can get a group on the enchanter, or I'll start recording a video once I get a group on the enchanter. I tried to get a group again. We went from the enchanter to the necro, back to the enchanter, and advertising out of character and Fallen Pass. No luck. Soloed a little bit, killed some skeletons, and then logged back over to this guy, where I'm just returning back to town after getting some kills in, and I bought some spells. I got a cracked staff, so it was like 4 silver that we got. Really nice. I want to try melee necro with life proc being key. Probably awful, but sounds fun. Yeah, that's what Sticks and Stones was saying about his necromancer. Like, he pumped everything into stamina and stuff, and he can actually somewhat tank on his necro. Sense magic. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. That's good enough for now. Yeah, I'm on a bit here and there during the day. I understand. I totally get it. For sure. Get on whenever you can, right? Take advantage of it. If you can pop on for even 5 minutes, watch something or whatever, someone stream or whatnot, then it's worth it, I guess. Makes you want to play, you know, if you're away from the game and stuff. This is what I do, especially on night shift. If I'm on nights, I'll try to dig through YouTube and Twitch, see who's on, who's streaming, all that kind of stuff to try to help me get through my night a little faster. But yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta run right here. It's right here the whole time. Cloth. I wonder, you know, if you give your pet a bow, if he'll just attack from a distance and it'll look like he's shooting a bow. The neat thing in Agile and Online Adventures, I gotta say about the playtests and stuff, If you guys haven't tried them, check them out. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the voxel graphics though, but that's okay. But yeah, give them a try. One of the things with them is when you put a weapon in your pet's inventory that's a bow, like your pet will go like this, and you'll see your pet actually trying to use the bow. It's pretty cool. Oh, snap. Rest in peace, pet. Your sacrifice was for a greater cause. We got this. Come on. Oh, we got another rotting skeleton. We're running the gauntlet. Heck of a way to end the stream. We're running the gauntlet. Dang, got so many rat ears and stuff. I'll just destroy this tooth. Rusty kite shield. Probably worth a decent amount of coin. Master's list. I need that. I'm just gonna have to sell. Yeah, but really nice of everybody to come through and check out the stream, comment, come in and say what's up. Definitely really appreciate you guys, all of you. Thanks for coming in and having a conversation while I play a game. I'm gonna sell all that wood so I can create one space in the inventory and sell to the cook here. This is the cook, right? Yeah, this is the cook. Now, there. Go over here to the weapons vendor. So way down anymore. Okay, well, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in, popping in, and thank all of you watching right now that are lurking. Really do appreciate it. Look for some more content from the channel. I'm gonna start working on editing as soon as I get done with my spring cleaning and yard work. Hope everyone has a great Saturday and take care. Thank you guys.